What's up? This is your boy Super, and I'm playing Elite Dangerous. Mission time. Let's pick one we haven't done before. And we'll have a good old time. Most of these look out of my rank, out of my league. I don't have the power to complete them. Black box salvage operation. Wonder if I've done that. Nope. So, we need you to find the missing black box. The cargo is unique to the mission and cannot be replaced if lost. Search signal sources in 33G Canis Majoris system to find them. Take the items to Usachov Hub in the Azermian system. You'll receive your reward upon delivery. Hostile ships may be sent against you. Scan the nav beacon or use the full spectrum scanner to locate the target. Ensure that you have enough free cargo space to carry the required items. Higher ranked missions are offered as reputation increases. These come with higher risks and rewards. 126,000 credits, 1 to reputation, 1 influence. Alright, let's do it. So somebody's gonna be chasing us while we do this. But it's only 1 jump away, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll get out real quick. It's only 18 light years, 1 jump. First, it's actually 2 jumps. We gotta jump there and jump back once we get the data. This is black box salvage operation. Canis Majoris, it sounds familiar. I watched a lot of space shows on Netflix and Amazon Prime and History Channel, Discovery Channel. I'm sure I've heard of something Majoris or Canis Minor or something. I've heard of those constellations. I got a new engineered FSD. Got faster boot times, but it doesn't seem to be working. It got all the most of the upgrades for Felicity, about 3 or 4. Power plant, overcharged power plant, faster FSD, more durable, more powerful shield boosters, better sensors, the range, longer range on the sensors. Okay, might as well scoop in. Thought they already found our signal, but no. 4A fuel scoop. Maybe it's this unidentified signal. And then when you can't figure nothing out, head on into the nav beacon. It'll always help you out. Bounty hunting, you got delivery missions, pickup missions. If you want to just scan this whole system, you gotta get close to the nav beacon and drop out of Super Cruise, and it'll automatically scan it if you have it selected. Like so. Okay, getting ready to drop out of Super Cruise. In this infinite 7 seconds. Yeah, you thought I was joking, huh? It's infinite 7 seconds. That's what it's like when you're in outer space. If only it was like that in real life. Now I dropped out of super cruising. There's the nav beacon, the yellow circle, and there's a white square on our radar there. What's weird is they say that's the nav beacon, but actually, if you aim at the white square by the nav beacon and select it, that's the actual nav beacon. And now if you look at the bottom left where it says navigation beacon, it's scanning it. Now, scan complete, system data downloaded. Now we can check our messages here, and it says nav beacon scan data, currently unknown. We got 2 of them here, and it says it's in this system at B, Canis Majoris B. Okay, now we check our signals. Canis Majoris A, Canis Majoris B, right there. That's where our black box is at, and it's 2,200 light years, 22,000 light years away. And it also highlights it in blue once you found the navigation data. Yeah, we gotta get back into Super Cruise. Make sure I still have inventory space. Yeah, 4 slots open. Oh, there it is, right there. There's our signal. We found it. Once we encode mission degraded emissions, threat 0, 19,000 light years away. There's a lot of encoded emissions and degraded emissions over here. Looks like there must have been a dogfight or a spaceship battle. We've gained enough speed, momentum. We shouldn't be there in too long. Might pick up a few other things while we're out here. Let me check what kind of planets they have here. There's an Earth-like world. Gas giant with water-based life. Gas giant with water-based life. Gas giant with water-based life. Is this terraformed? Yeah. I'm gonna have to stop there and scan those. You can make big bucks scanning those Earth-like planets. Make a lot of credits. Where are we going? Out in the middle of nowhere, I believe. Let's see where 3A. It would be Canis Majoris B, wouldn't it? That was the Earth-like world. Right? Canis Majoris B1. Okay, how far away is B1? B3, B4, where's B1 at? B1 is 17. Looks like it's right close to where we're going. Alright, awesome for me. I think I'm going to stop there and scan it while we're in the video. Sorry. Already down to a minute left. The difference between combat vouchers and combat bonds, or I don't know what they're called, but there's 2 separate things you get for fighting people. And one is, see how it says up at the top, factions none, states none. Sometimes you'll get a mission to go into a conflict zone, and it'll be one faction versus another faction. And if you fight alongside one of the factions against the other one, you get bonds that you can take back to the contacts at the space station. And the other one is just for regular criminals. So it's one you get a voucher for fighting in the war, and one you get for taking down regular criminals. You take them and you return them to two separate contacts. I think that might be the Earth-like world. Wow. Yep. No, I don't know. That's just the other star. I can pick up one of these other emission signals and show you what those are. I think I might do that and just scan the Earth-like planet after the video. I don't want to waste your guys' time. We're already at the infinite 7-second mark. Seven seconds to eternity, a love story. It's cool because we're in space too. Whenever we talk about infinite, whenever someone talks about infinite, it always reminds me of space. Canister, water, grain, food cartridges, water, clothing, black box, and there's our target. Now we put down the cargo scoop. Oh, that's the landing gear. We put down the cargo scoop. We line up our target in that blue square in the bottom left and accelerate. You can't go over 40. Because if you go over 40, the blue square turns to a red square and starts beeping. It means you're going too fast. So you got to keep it under 40 and keep it lined up in the crosshairs. And you have to have it selected. Don't let me forget that. And now we have our mission item. Time to put up the cargo scoop. That's this landing gear. Put up the cargo scoop. Check our message. Collect reward. Excellently done, Commander. YourBoySuper. Return to Ozermians for payment at Usachav Hub. Okay, now there's let me get back into Super Cruise here. There's other missions we can check out while we're out here. Because I know if you're like me, I played the game for a long time wondering what all those missions were and thinking that I should stop by and pick up everyone. So I'll just show you. Oh, okay, they're kind of far away. Oh, screw it. It'll just take a second. So we are headed to encoded emissions with a threat level of 0. That means we will not encounter any hostile forces or hostile players. Whatever we're going to doesn't belong to any faction. It has no state. And it has 26 minutes and 50 seconds remaining before it disappears. That's right, these signals disappear. And they're random every time. This one will disappear in 25 minutes and a new one will reappear somewhere else. And it won't be necessarily be in a coded emissions threat 0. It might be in a coded emissions threat 4. Wasting my time so you don't have to waste yours. That was quicker than I thought. Oh, well, spoke too soon. We just got that infinite 7 seconds. Oh, when doing things like this, you're gonna want to slow down really quickly after you drop out of Super Cruise. Like when you have to cargo scoop things, because you'll fly right by them. You'll forget you had your throttle on. We're going pretty quick. And it's a private data beacon. I've never seen one of these. I think we might need a data link scanner.
Incoming message.
New data discovered. Modified consumer firmware. This is data that you can use to upgrade at your local engineer. I don't have a direct link scanner out. Okay. Detailed surface scanner can go, data link can come.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Oh crap. Look at all those white squares on the bottom. Let's take a look at those and see what those are. Shield emitters, time to put the cargo scoop down.
Cargo scoop deployed.
So we got materials and data to help us upgrade at the engineers, at the encoded emissions. Usually when it's encoded, you have things like data and you need your scanner. And degraded is usually like worn shield emitters, polymers, stuff that you would get from a destroyed spaceship. Okay, looks like we got a couple more still. So select it, hybrid capacitors, line it up in your crosshairs, in the bottom left, keep it under 40, and put your cargo scoop down. One more. Not that one. Galvanizing alloys. I have 72 of them and I have space for 250. You can see on the bottom left. Cargo scoop up.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Drop under Super Cruise.
Charging. Ready to engage. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Like it. Scanning the Earth like Planet, I know it's not really that useful to you guys, but neither is turning in the mission. You watched me complete it already. You know what happens when I turn it in, so I think I'll scan that planet. It shouldn't be too far away. No. 50 seconds, that's alright. And let's see how close it is to that high grade emissions. We could check out the high grade emissions. Yeah, it's close too. Yep, we're going in the same direction too. Let's see what this is. Encoded emissions. Now let's go for the high grade. High grade emissions in this planet. Yeah. The Ninth Legion is the controlling faction of this system in this Earth-like world, as you can see on the bottom left. Why are we going so slow? What's going on? I mean, why are we decelerating? Okay, now we're accelerating again. Let's hit a gravity pocket. Cruising out. Oh, we lost the high grade emissions. Is it back? No, not necessarily. Slow down, slow down. Catch some friction. Alright, alright. Need more friction. Alright, alright, alright. 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 Can't do a good impression. What was his name? Not Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, Matthew McConaughey. Right. Well, alright, looks like we're going to space. Well, alright, we're going to space. That's a terrible impression. I know he's got a nasally voice, but that was not very good. I don't see why scanning Earth-like worlds is so lucrative. Because they're terraformed anyway. And if you terraform a planet, it takes away all of its uniqueness and what makes it special.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Now if I turn directly around, we can catch that high grade signal. Yeah. Because we're heading right back past it. Okay, now I don't want to get lost. Modified consumer firmware update. Follow the attached procedure to install this firmware. Update your system. Firmware startup files. Warning, this firmware version is compatible only with the indicated systems. That makes you think that we can do something with it. But there's our black box for the mission, with our refinery, our materials, and data. Now this is where that data should be. Modified consumer firmware right there, and then you select it, and it says this material is used by engineers when building upgrades, and it's common data used by factions as a reward for mission contracts, known to be salvaged from signal sources, known to be found in small settlement data point networks. So it just sits there in this special inventory that doesn't take up any cargo of your ship until you visit an engineer and use it. I've got 3 of them. We should be coming up on this high grade data anytime now. I must not have followed a straight course. Might as well head to turn it in. We're in the wrong system for that. Alright, alright. Osachov Hub? Is that what it was? Whitney Station. Crick Orbital. Osachov Hub. Uzachov Hub. Hot route. Still no high grade emissions. Alright, I'm jumping.
Frameshift drive charging.
It just discovered a new signal source after it was too late to cancel the FSD jump. That's probably it. I'm sure there'll be one real close in this system anyway. Quite common.
Fuel scoping.
Wow, 300.
Fuel scoping complete.
And what do we got? Just the one unidentified signal. Okay, well let's head to the space station then. Bummer. Resource extraction site that's hazardous. First planet. Benetoite hotspot. Capital Energy. I bet that's a real place. Somewhere. Check out this planet on the way. See how far away their gravity is? I'm not even to the yellow line yet, and it's slowing me down. That is crazy. It's probably realistic too. Wow, I'm going so slow. and I'm far away. Sorry, I thought I could be farther away and have the gravity not affect me. What a bummer, there's no signal source. I don't know what happened to my Super Cruise Assist. Used to be a button right here, but it's gone now. That is a big orbital field or plane. Goes up probably through like 100%. Oh, we're just in the center of the system. I forgot. That was the sun behind us. Silly me. There's a lot of Russian places out in space. That's realistic too. I bet. What am I doing going so slow? I thought that was a plane. That was me. I did that. Dang. I'm sorry. Weapons fire. Okay, screw weapons fire. Infinite 7 seconds again. It must be like 45 throttle or 40 throttle. Because it's not 50. But it's still blue. Or not 45 throttle, 60 throttle. Well, still no signals, huh? Infinite 7 seconds. What was that about?
Do I see Yankee Oscar uniform? This is flight control. Please note that access to the station is by authorization only.
Somebody just frame shifted in.
deployed.
Alright, home last.
Landing complete. Docking restraints engaged. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
Black box salvage operation complete.
Incoming message.
We improved our... I wonder what the message is. Reputation change. We improved our reputation to cordial for the party of the Ozarmians. To cordial. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was an illegal black box salvage mission. With your boy, Super. And don't forget to pick up your encoded signals, encoded emission sources, if you want to upgrade at engineers. And always remember to scan your Earth-like worlds. Because as you can see, we got 1.9, well, that's not the right system. As you can see, we got 740,000 credits for one planet. It's compared to 9,000 for a whole system. Yeah, it's like that. Have a good one.